Yes, thank you for clicking on my video. Welcome to Life of Rye if you're new here. I want to share with you some of the common faults I've found with my 2020 Triumph Street Triple 765 RS. But before we talk about that, why don't you sit back and listen to the sound of this triple with a full exhaust system, enjoying some British B roads. Look at it, just stunning, isn't it? Look at it sat there. Look how mean it looks. They were good roads, weren't they? Don't you just love the sound of that SC Project full titanium exhaust? Sounds epic, doesn't it? Today's video, let's talk about the common faults of this 2020 Triumph Street Triple 765 RS. Now, I've had the bike since March and I've done about 2,000 miles on it, and in that time I've experienced a handful of things, okay, but let me just tell you this, it doesn't put me off the bike whatsoever. Would I buy the bike again? Yes, I would. Now, one of the most common features of this bike being those Brembos, they squeak. A lot of people have complained about this. Now, I have found that if I am hard on the brakes, the squeaking goes away. This bike has been in for the front pad recall, so they swapped out the front brake pads, put in some new pads, and the bike did squeak again when I had the new pads fitted, but after some spirited riding, that squeaking did actually disappear, and I haven't had it returned to me in some time. I think it's a build-up of dust. If you don't use the brakes properly, they will start to squeak. Second thing I found with this bike, and that is it will sometimes cut out. Yes, it will sometimes cut out randomly. So let's say, for example, you're rolling along second gear or third gear or fourth gear, whatever, you pull a clutch in, it will just die. So that means you're just coasting along and with no engine, so you then have to fire the bike back up again. No engine management light comes on. As I say, I've done about 2,000 miles on the bike and it's happened around 4 or 5 times to me, but I have to say, since I've had the exhaust fitted and the bike tuned, it hasn't done it since. So I wonder if it's because of the Euro 5 emissions. Maybe the bike, as standard, runs terribly lean. That's the only thing I can think, because they're obviously trying to keep the emissions so low. I could be wrong, but that's my thought on it. Okay, so that brings me on to then the third thing, and that is that the bike will sometimes get stuck in gear. That seems to be when you're really lazy. So let's say you coast up to a junction, or you come into a set of traffic lights, you pull the clutch in and say you're in 4th gear, you leave it in 4th gear until you get to the traffic lights and you've come to a stop. You then go to try and tap down and it will just stay in 4th. What you have to do is let the clutch out very slightly until it bites, and then it will allow you to then start knocking down the gears. It's happened to me a handful of times. I know the bike does it now, so what I obviously do is I make sure I'm in the correct gear all times. Let me just remove this seat, and underneath here, let me just try and balance this here. Right, in this slot here, there should be a little key, a little Triumph key, right? And that will obviously adjust your front forks. I have removed mine's not here because I've kept it in a safe place. It's not held in there very well, and so of course it just drops out there somewhere and obviously lands on the road somewhere when you're on a ride out. So if you get one of these bikes, make sure you remove it before you ride it. So I hope you found this video interesting. If you did find the video interesting, please give me a thumbs up. It will help me massively. It will spread the video to more and more people and help them out. Thank you for watching.